this is a reminder to everybody out there to not be so hard on yourself. I think a lot of people don't have very gentle internal dialogue, right? And their thoughts are a pretty brutal place, and it's like they're not even really in control of their thoughts. It's just thoughts that happen to pop up, and you don't have to agree with them. That's the beauty of it. It's like you can actually make thoughts arise in your own mind. You don't have to listen to the ones that are just popping up. So when you get this, these bad thoughts, it's like you can then, because of that trigger, prompt a good thought. So I think it's just important for everybody to realize that they have to change this internal dialogue, this constant repetitive cycle of like, if you fail, you ascribe these things to yourself, right? If you fail, you consider yourself a failure. That's not fair. Like, you just failed one time because of circumstance. Maybe you did do something wrong, but it's like you learn, you adapt, and you become successful. So I think, at least for me, I've noticed I am a little bit hard on myself. I think it's important also to not get complacent, right? Because it's like, well, when you're not hard on yourself, you think you're good. And it's like you should always be pushing yourself, trying to get better. But at the same time, it's like, don't push yourself over the edge, right? So you have to find pretty much a perfect balance of those things. So just take a deep breath. Just relax. Everything's going to be fine. You're just on YouTube. You're just watching a guy talk softly into a mic on YouTube. Everything is fine. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're putting in work. You're doing things. And realize that people don't know the whole story, right? Stop thinking about other people. You have a whole life that you've lived. You know why you act the way that you act. You know why you are the way that you are. And I still think it's so easy to get caught up in like what other people think. Or like, it's just like people don't know you. People don't know your journey. You've had a totally different journey than everybody else. So I think it's a fair assumption that like you never get upset because you think you're not, doing something that people want you to do, or you're not like, just push that out of your mind. I don't care, and you shouldn't care what anybody thinks about you. You've lived your own life. You know why you're doing the things you do. You know why you feel the things that you feel, for the most part. And I think that is vital to remember, right? Because I don't know what situation you're in, but I know you're probably trying your best, right? That you're working towards something that I don't know your life at all, so I can't really judge it, even though most people, including me, really just like look at people's lives or look at a person and just judge them from the first glance, and it's like they've lived a whole life that you don't even know. So this video is a bit spontaneous, but it's a bit more truer to who I am. So I don't know if anybody knows this, but I actually made I'm very spontaneous with things. I just do things, and it's actually probably not good. It sounds like it could be a cool trait, but the problem is it just dies out, right? Even this channel, I think I've been back and forth with it. Very inconsistent. But I actually made an inspiration channel called it was probably called like Your Inspiration or something like that, right? And that was just spontaneous, and I just edited clips and tried to make motivational videos. And I did that years ago. But even to this day, however many years later, that still seems like me, like making motivational stuff. And I haven't achieved big things in my life. I want to, and I will, but I haven't even achieved anything major at all, right? But I still feel like I just like love to talk about these topics, even though like I haven't necessarily gone through all the adversity I could have gone through, right? I still think there's areas in my life where I come out wiser, or I watch videos of people who are wiser than me, and then I can relay that information in some way, right? So if you're wondering what this video even is. It's just it's spontaneous. I feel like I want to shift the direction of this channel in some way, and you've probably noticed I've been on and off, right? Like, I think I built this channel up for years, and then I stopped for like a year, like half a year, and I came back full force, uploading like one video a day, and now it's been months since I've uploaded. So you can probably tell how all over the place I am, and how the fleeting motivation is just like, it's clearly fleeting, right? So I think if I take this channel in a direction where, you know, if you like these types of videos where I just like sort of tell you to relax, to calm down, sort of try to give you some words of gentle encouragement and calm you down. If you like that type of stuff, I think that might be where I take the channel, because at the moment I just think this is the true me, right? Like, even when I make videos where I'm like tapping on things, I've always liked talking. I like watching talking ASMR videos, and I like to talk. So it's kind of weird for me to do these videos where I sit and just don't say a word, right? It's and I don't have a problem with doing that if people enjoy the content, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be more consistent if it's something that I enjoy doing. So with that said, again, if you're wondering what the hell is going on here, excuse my language if there's anybody who's young hearing me say hell. I don't think my audience is that young. But yeah, that's just the premise of the video, is to give a little like calming words, because I was thinking, like, how can this even relate to ASMR? How can I even go about this, right? Like, I want to talk about life and try to inspire a little bit and try to do this, and I'm like, that kind of does go hand in hand with ASMR. I can just gently reassure you and calm you down, and, you know, make you feel relaxed. So I do think it relates. So let me know what you think of this style of video. I know it might be a bit more boring. Maybe there needs to be a bit more hand movements or visuals, but that's the idea of the video. So, you know, if you like, it's kind of like ASMR therapy. I uploaded a video a while ago where I did ASMR therapy, where I just did a role play where, you know, it was like I was a therapist and I was helping you out. That video was very good to make, and I want to make more videos like that. So this is basically what it is, just like a therapy ASMR role play, except it's just me talking. So let me know what you guys think of this, soft-spoken and all that. And yeah, again, spontaneous video. We'll see what comes of this. But again, I thought it was true to me. So with that said, thank you for listening, and I will catch you in the next video.